Alrighty, children, gather around. It's one of those videos, man. Today's date is October 26, 2010. I mean, it can only mean one thing when you're back in 2010 in NBA 2K. We're in the LeBron era in NBA 2K25, bro. Andre Iguodala's Philadelphia 76ers 2010-2011. Actually, as you may know already, Andre Iguodala's not in the game. I believe this was second year Evan Turner when they found out he wasn't going to be anything special because he had terrible knees. The Charlotte Bobcats, you know, Crash, Gerald Wallace, Captain Jack, DJ Augustine. I believe they actually made the playoffs this season too for the first time. I believe that was the first time in their franchise history they made the playoffs, and I believe Gerald Wallace made an all-star team for the only time in his career. Brandon Jennings, Milwaukee Bucks, him and Andrew Bogut. You know, not much needs to be said about Andrew Bogut. They also have an old man, Michael Redd. Shout out to Derrick Rose, man, just announced his retirement 2 days ago. Ah, man, that still hurts, man. That still hurts. But you know, Derrick Rose is Bulls by now. MVP year, Derrick Rose. Carlos Boozer's overpaid self. The LeBronless Cavaliers without Kyrie yet. They didn't draft Kyrie yet. The end of the Big Three Celtics. At this point, Ray was getting ready to head to Miami the next year. Oh yeah, the Clippers. Blake Griffin is not in the game as well, so that's another Blake Griffin. The Memphis Grizzlies. The, what do they call them? The Grit and Grind Grizzlies with Rudy Gay still. The Atlanta Hawks. Was this the year or the year after they lost Joe Johnson? Of course, the Miami Heat, like I already said. Chris Paul is still on the New Orleans Hornets at the time. Darren Williams is still on the Utah Jazz with Big Al. I almost said Horford, that's Jefferson. And a young Gordon Hayward. I believe this is year number 2, Gordon Hayward. Sacramento Kings are still trash, but Boogie and Tyreek should be good in the future in this game. Amari Stoudemire just got to the Knicks, and I think he averaged like 25 points this season, I believe. Kobe Bryant's Lakers. This was the year after they won their last championship. The Dwight Howard Magic, Orlando Magic. No, this is 2 years after their finals run. Dwight is still at the peak of his powers. He's got Jameer Nelson still, aging Vince Carter. You know the Magic around this time. The Dallas Mavericks, who won a championship year 2011, they should be winning it at the end of this season. I don't think they will. It's 2K. They never really liked this era of Mavericks. Decent Mavericks team. Oh, they got three-point god Steve Novak. The New Jersey Nets still suck. Devin Harris, I believe this was 2 years after his only All-Star appearance, his random All-Star appearance. You don't believe me? 2009, he made an All-Star game, and yeah, that was it for him. If not my favorite team ever, the 2010 Denver Nuggets, Melo, Chauncey, JR, you know what I mean? Birdman. The Pacers are still trash. Paul George, I believe, is in year number 1. The Pistons still suck. They got Tracy McGrady, old man Tracy McGrady, first year out of Houston. Rip is 1 year away from going to the Bulls, and they got an old man Ben Wallace. I completely forgot Ben Wallace went back to the Pistons. The Raptors are a couple years away from getting Kyle Lowry. They still got DeMar DeRozan, though. He did not have that hair back then. He still had a bald fade. The Houston Rockets rebuilding after T-Mac. Yao Ming is about to retire with a foot injury. The Spurs are a couple years away from getting a championship. No Kawhi yet, so they're not sure what's going to happen down the road. Steve Nash's Suns are about to suck again. Old man Grant Hill. The young OKC Thunder are a year away from going to the finals for the first time. Young James Harden, Jeff Green. Serge is not in it. I just realized Serge Ibaka's not in the game. Wasn't Serge here by then?
Oklahoma City Thunder drafted Serge Ibaka with the 24th pick of the first round of the 2008 draft.
Yeah, that looks like Serge Ibaka to the T, bro. All right, so Serge is here. He's probably a little bit better than he should be, but we're just going to let it rock. I mean, he's not going to get much better than this, to be honest. The Timberwolves, you know, Kevin Love, Michael Beasley, you know these guys by now. The Portland Trail Blazers before Dame. LA, LaMarcus Aldridge, Brandon Roy, who I believe this would be like the last year he ever played. Greg Oden, Rudy Fernandez. If you know, you know. Stephen Curry and Monte Ellis, one of the most exciting backcourts around this time. I honestly like to play with the Warriors in 2K11 because I thought Monte and Steph were going to figure it out. Plus, they also had Darrell Wright, who was a sniper. He should not be a power forward. He was actually a small forward. And I just realized David Lee isn't in the game either. Hold on. We got to fix this. We got to make it accurate, bro. If we don't, then what's the point of this video? They got to trash Jeremy Lin. Yeah, Linsanity hadn't quite happened yet. And the Washington Wizards, one of the funniest, most random teams ever in the history of the NBA. They got Swaggy P as their best player. Oh Okay. Rookie John Wall, who, if you haven't noticed, isn't in the game. JaVale McGee. And they got an aging Agent Zero, who's actually number 9. I'm not sure why he's number 9. I never understood why he went to number 9, but it is what it is. And I already put the 2011 draft class in here. You know by now, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving played. So yeah, man, we just gonna be simulating the decades, see how NBA history turns out. And I have no control in any of this. I turn auto on everything, so literally I'm just here to see the reshaping of NBA history, bro. Let's get into the video. Check out my other videos, like this video, subscribe to the channel. At the All-Star break, the Miami Heat are first in the Eastern Conference with 47 wins. That's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. They struggled the first year. That's not accurate at all. Followed by the Bulls, the Celtics, the Magic. In the West, the Mavericks are the number 1 seed. That's new. When I used to play 2K11, they were never like very good for whatever reason. Followed by the Spurs, the Lakers, the Nuggets. In the East, the All-Stars look accurate except for Brook Lopez and Brandon Jennings. In the West, in 2011, Al Horford wasn't here for sure. Okay, Manu was an All-Star in 2011. I don't remember that. I think this was Kevin Love's spot. Oh yeah, and I just looked on my phone. Tony Parker wasn't an All-Star. It was actually Darren Williams. I completely forgot about that. The 2011 MVP is LeBron James. I mean, this wasn't in 2K11, the thing I used to compare this to was current day Luka, like how he always won MVP is how LeBron used to be. As we all know who won the MVP in real life, this was Derrick Rose's year. Rookie of the year was DeMarcus Cousins. Who was the oh, it was Blake Griffin. It was Blake Griffin. Sixth-man of the year, I believe it was Manu IRL. Might have been, no, it was Jamal Crawford. It was Jamal Crawford. Defensive player of the year, Serge Ibaka. It might have been Dwight. Most improved player, Jordan Farmer. Why does this feel so accurate? I doubt that it is, but it feels that way. First team, second team, third team, defensive first team, defensive second team. And in the West, we got the Nuggets going up against Utah, the Spurs going up against OKC. Well, across the hallway matchup between the Lakers and the Clippers, and the Mavericks are going up against the Hornets. Okay, so the Trailblazers didn't make it, neither did the Grizzlies. Okay. In the East, the Miami Heat going up against the Atlanta Hawks, Orlando Magic with Dwight going up against Danny Granger and the Pacers. The Big Three in Boston taking on Philly, and the Bulls take on Cleveland. The Cavaliers get swept by the Bulls. The Hornets get swept by Dallas. The Jazz get swept by Denver. The Lakers got beat by the Clippers in 5. Whoa. OKC gets bounced by the Spurs in 6. The Pacers took the Magic to 7 games. And in the second round, we got LeBron James and the Miami Heat taking on Dwight Howard and the Magic. D Rose and the Bulls going up against the Big Three in Boston. Melo's Nuggets are going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Dirk's Mavericks is going up against Blake Griffin and the Clippers. The Denver Nuggets, as the number 1 seed, get eliminated in 4 by the Spurs. The Clippers get bounced in 5 by the Mavericks. The Magic get bounced in 5 by the Heat. And Derrick Rose and the Bulls take down the Celtics in 6. So as you know, yeah, these are the lineups. They actually got Taj Gibson starting over Carlos Boozer. Maybe Boozer's hurt. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, Boozer's out. Yeah, okay. Also, Chris Bosh is out too. Damn, okay, all right. I may take injuries off after year number 1 because, yeah, we're not trying to see some of these great players be injured all the time, so yeah. And the matchups in the West, the Mavericks should definitely win this series. Dirk's still at the peak of his powers, but I mean, he has a great supporting cast, so I mean, it is what it is. The Bulls get eliminated in 6 by the Heat. Oh, man. And the Mavericks get back to the finals. They beat the Spurs in 6, so we have an IRL matchup. Who's gonna come out on top this time? I don't know. We'll see. Knowing how 2K loves the Miami Heat, oh, they're definitely gonna do it. Series is tied 2-2, and we're going to game 7 in year number 1 with the 2 teams that went to the finals IRL. Oh, it's a close game. Caron Butler with a pull-up 2. He misses it. Ooh. Now, see, they brought back the 2K10 scoreboard, even though it's a lot smaller than it was in 2K10. Joel Anthony, first free throw is good, and that might be the dagger. Joel's second free throw is off. Jason Kidd had a wide open 3, passed it up, and Dirk made a 2 over Chris Bosh. It doesn't look like Dallas is gonna have enough time to mount a comeback. Dirk passes up a wide open 3 for a 2. Sometimes I worry about this game, bro. I mean, and the ball gets in. Okay, we're not gonna sit here for all of that fouling, buddy. The Miami Heat are the 2011 champions. That's not crazy to believe because 2K used to have a crush on them all the time. D Wade was the finals MVP. Oh, LeBron would not be smiling that much if that was Rose IRL, bro. Like, you know, LeBron, he would not be smiling that hard if D Wade won the Finals MVP. I'm just letting you know. Oh, it was a glitch. Okay, LeBron James was actually the Finals MVP. I mean, Derek Fisher retires. Did he retire IRL in 2011? Or am I tweaking? Steve Nash definitely didn't. He still has, 3 years to go. Okay, so historical changes. The Wizards become red, white, and blue. The Raptors end up with the #1 pick. The Bobcats have pick #2. Timberwolves #3. Kings 4. And Pistons 5. Who had the #1 pick? It was Cleveland. Kyrie's not going to Cleveland. I just remembered who was drafted #3 in this draft. Yeah. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. All right, the Toronto Raptors are now on the clock, and they are going to select Kawhi Leonard is going to start his career in Toronto rather than going there in 2019. The Charlotte Bobcats are now on the clock, and they are going to select Klay Thompson. Ooh. Timberwolves are on the clock. They're going to take Kyrie. Okay, Kyrie's going to Minnesota with Kevin Love. That's kind of fitting. Kings have the 4th pick. They're going to take Kemba Walker. Okay. Pistons are on the clock. They have the 5th pick. They're going to take Jimmy Butler's going to Detroit rather than Chicago. So the rest of the draft, Tristan Thompson went to the Knicks. Vucevic went to the Warriors. Free agents of 2012, Carmelo Anthony, Al Horford, Zach Randolph. It's the 2011-2012 season. Greg Oden went to Philly with Andre Iguodala and company. The Miami Heat picked up Kendrick Perkins. Okay. J.R. Smith went to the Nets. Okay. It's time to be a star, looks like JR. Serge Ibaka went to the Pacers. Ooh, okay. David Lee went to the Raptors. OKC still doesn't have a traditional big man, I guess. It's pretty much the same NBA, just give or take the draft picks. I mean, it's nothing crazy yet. The Western Conference standings, who's missing out of there? The Nuggets. Ooh, the Nuggets took a dip for real. Yeah, I mean, it's the same team. Oh, they have Ben Wallace now. I mean, okay, they don't have a lot of offense, I see. The East looks similar. The Heat took a dip, though. They're down to the 5th seed. The 2012 MVP is Derrick Rose, averaging 29.6 rebounds and 9 assists. Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving. I mean, Jordan Farmar is the 6th man of the year. Oh my God, look at his shooting percentage. Dwight, okay, there we go. Dwight, Defensive Player of the Year. Gordon Dragic seems right for most improved. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. Runner-up to the Rookie of the Year was Kawhi Leonard. All right, so 1st round, the Lakers against the Trailblazers, Clippers against the Warriors, Mavs against the Spurs, and OKC against the Kings. Who didn't make the playoffs in the West? So once again, the Grizzlies miss out on the playoffs, and the Nuggets miss out. Ooh, 2 really good teams around this time missed the playoffs. In the East, we got the Bulls against the Wizards, Pacers against the Heat, Celtics against the Sixers, and the Magic against the Nets. Okay, so the Hawks missed it. They were good around this time. They shouldn't have missed it. But other than that, I mean, the Nets get swept by the Magic, Wizards get swept by the Bulls, the Sixers get beaten 5 by the Celtics, and the Pacers get beaten 5 by the Heat, who were a lower seed. Ooh. The Kings get beaten 5. The Lakers bounce the Trailblazers in 5. Dallas knocks off the Spurs in 7 games, and the Clippers beat the Warriors in 7. Okay, all right, some good playoff matchups. We got the Lakers and the Clippers going at it again. OKC versus Dallas. Then we got Chicago against Miami and Orlando versus Boston. The Bulls, oh my God, bro. The Miami Heat beat the Bulls in 5 again. The Lakers beat the Clippers. The Mavericks beat OKC in 7 games. And Boston gets knocked out in game 7 by the Magic. Ooh, okay, all right. So LeBron and the Heatles once again back to the conference finals, bro. This Magic team, can they put up a fight? And Kobe's Lakers, they don't have Derek Fisher anymore, but I mean, this is a good Mavericks team once again. And the Heat beat the Magic in 7, and the Lakers beat the Mavericks in 7. Ooh, we finally get a LeBron versus Kobe matchup. Kobe's Lakers against LeBron's Heat. This is the finals we all wanted to see, right? Series is tied 2-2. The Lakers are up 3-2. It's a minute left, 3-point game. Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to hop in, bro. And LeBron is guarding Kobe. Oh man, they giving me everything I want. They get the ball to Kobe in the post, guarded by LeBron. Fade, and it's no good. LeBron with a mismatch, and he hits the floater. Kobe has the ball, still being guarded by LeBron, and Kobe's at the line. First free throw is good. Kobe's second free throw is also good. Otherwise, we're going to game 7. LeBron with a dunk on Ron Artest. Damn. Damn. They give it to the AI dude. Oh, no. Kramer first free throw is no good. Uh-oh. This cannot be the way. This cannot happen. Kramer's second free throw is good. The Heat are still down by 2. Miami needs to make a shot to stay alive. LeBron with the ball. 2 seconds, step back for the game. No! And the Lakers secure championship number 6 for Kobe Bryant. Kobe wins his 6th championship. So the Lakers are the 2011-2012 champions. Ooh, what a timeline we are living in. Of course, Kobe Bryant, the finals MVP. I mean, yeah, that's a given. Kobe had 40 points in the closeout game. Damn, bro. He averaged 40 points in the finals. He took that matchup with LeBron personally, bro. In this universe, Kobe got 3 without Shaq. So, I mean, Ben Wallace retires. This is the Anthony Davis draft. Let's see who gets the number 1 pick. So the Detroit Pistons are going to end up with the number 1 pick, followed by the Cavs at 2, Hornets at 3, Jazz at 4, and the Bucks at 5. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2012 NBA Draft. The Detroit Pistons are now on the clock and are going to select Anthony Davis from Kentucky. Okay, they still went with AD. Cavs are on the clock at number 2, and they're going to select Brad Beal. Okay, he was number 3 IRL, so I can't be mad at this pick. Okay. The New Orleans Hornets are on the clock, and they're going to take Harrison Barnes at number 3. The Jazz with the number 4 pick are on the clock, and they're going to take Andre Drummond. Okay. Terrence Ross goes number 5 to Milwaukee. So the Nuggets are trading Chauncey Billups and Al Harrington to the Hawks for the 6th pick. Ooh, okay. This could be good for the Nuggets. Hold on. And they're taking Draymond Green. Wow. The Nuggets could have took Dame. Instead, they took Draymond Green and John Henson. Dion Waiters went to the Rockets. The main free agents going into this season are Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, this is a heavy-hitting free agency class. Ooh, the Bulls are still who they are. Ray Allen decided to stay in Boston. Okay. Blake Griffin left the Clippers. The Big 3 and OKC are getting pretty serious. Kevin Love is a free agent. Do they have that same issue where they can't sign nobody because of money? Yeah, Blake's okay. Yeah, I probably gotta fix that. Give me a second. This is the 2012-2013 season. So we all know the 2012-2013 champions were the Miami Heat. At the All-Star break, the Grizzlies are the best team in the West. The Nuggets just can't get it right. They had one good season and have just fallen off the map. The Bulls and the Heat, yeah, we know. We know, even though the Bulls weren't this good without D Rose, this was the first full year they went without D Rose IRL. All the teams who suck are the teams who actually sucked IRL, except the Hawks. The Hawks just cannot piece it together. Any unusual characters? I mean, obviously, other than D Rose, Brandon Jennings makes it again. Damn. Blake ended up signing with the Spurs on a 1-year minimum deal. So far, leading the league in points in the 2012-2013 season is Kobe Bryant with 34 a game. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like D Rose might win another MVP. Like I said, with those numbers, it was bound to happen. 2013 MVP Derrick Rose. I mean, yeah. Rookie of the Year Anthony Davis. Yeah, we know about AD. Gilbert Arenas still around in Wizardland. Okay. Dwight, once again, the Defensive Player of the Year, not averaging as many points as he should. DeAndre Jordan is on the Bulls, and the Coach of the Year was Phil Jackson with the Grizzlies. First team, second team, third team. First round, Memphis against the Warriors, OKC versus Houston, Lakers versus Dallas, and the Spurs against Utah. In the East, we got the Bulls against the Celtics, Pacers against the Wizards, Sixers against the Magic, and the Heat against the Nets. Melo and Denver, yeah, they didn't make it again. CP3 didn't make it. Boogie, Tyreek, and I believe that's Kemba didn't make it. The Hawks, yeah, they didn't make it, and neither did the Pistons with AD. Oh, they got AD and Jimmy Butler and a 90 overall Rodney Stuckey. How in the hell is he a 90 overall? Round number 1, the Warriors get swept by the Grizzlies. The Rockets get beaten 5 by OKC. The Celtics get beaten 5 by the Bulls. The Jazz get beaten 5 by the Spurs. Dirk and the Mavs get beaten 6 by the Lakers. The Nets fought Miami to game 7 but got eliminated. The Magic took the Sixers to 7 and still got eliminated. The Pacers get beaten 7 by the Wizards. Round number 2, Grizzlies against the Thunder. Spurs against the Lakers. Bulls against the Wizards. Heat against the Sixers. Okay. The Sixers get swept. The Grizzlies get gentlemen swept by the Thunder. The Bulls get gentlemen swept by the Wizards. Wow. And the Lakers get beaten 7 by the Spurs. Conference finals, yeah. Zaza Pachulia's over there. And this Heat team, they have an old man, Marcus Camby. And yeah, Blake Griffin and Tim Duncan, Manu and Tony. The Thunder sweep the Spurs and they're going to their first finals. And the Wizards get beaten 5 by the Heat. So we got this matchup a year later than we should have got it. OKC versus the Miami Big Three. They got a Big Three themselves over there in OKC. Time to rewrite history. Series is tied 2-2. OKC up 3-2 with a chance to seal the deal. Oh wait, they went to overtime? What? It looks like OKC is gonna beat the Miami Heat in 6. The Thunder are up 8 with less than a minute to go. Russ passes out to some guy named Griffin and misses. And that's gonna do it. The OKC Thunder are the 2013 champions. Something that never got to materialize in real life. KD, Russ, and James Harden are champions. D-Wade and LeBron almost posted triple doubles, but I mean, their supporting cast just doesn't look that good, to be honest. They had 5 DMPs. And yeah, Kevin Durant, finals MVP, 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kevin Garnett retires 3 years early. Okay, all right. So the Timberwolves got the #1 pick. This is 2013. So who's the best player from 2013? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Wait a minute. Is this Giannis's draft? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2013 draft. We are, whatever. The Minnesota Timberwolves are now on the clock, and they're gonna select Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, snap. Him and Kyrie is a nasty duo for real in 2K. The Suns are now on the clock at #2, and they're gonna select Rudy Gobert. I'm not trying to diss Rudy, but to go from Giannis to Rudy is just... The Detroit Pistons have the 3rd pick, and they're going to select Otto Porter. 2013 is one of the worst drafts ever. I hate to say it, bro. Victor Oladipo. Okay, that's a bright spot. I think he went #2 IRL. Daniel okay, I've seen enough. Daniel Tice at #5. CJ went to the Pelicans 10 years early. Steven Adams. Okay, I mean, that's something. They didn't put Anthony Bennett in here, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Free agency, Steph Curry, James Harden. All right, the 2013-2014 season IRL champs were the San Antonio Spurs. You already know. Eric Gordon, I think, left the Clippers to go to Milwaukee. The Cavaliers got Nick Batum. Paul Millsap joins the Celtics. The Miami Heat get Devin Harris and Luke Mbah-a-Moute. Kobe and the Lakers suck now. Damn. The Mavericks are getting old. Kevin Love joins Anthony Davis in Detroit with Jimmy Butler and Rodney Stuckey. And they still have Greg Monroe, DeMar, and Kawhi in Toronto. Blake Griffin decided to go back to San Antonio. James stayed in OKC. Ooh, is that the birth of a dynasty over there? Giannis still has some time before he becomes the Greek guy, but I mean, he's with Kyrie, so they might be good together. Steph looks like he's ready to take a jump, but he doesn't have like a secondary star. 13-14 season. These are the 2014 All-Stars. Nothing too crazy. I mean, D Rose is going to be the crazy one, but injuries are off, so he's not going to have a fall off. Western All-Stars. Dante Green? The Dante Green from the Sacramento Kings is an all-star. I've never seen this in any 2K. What? D Rose leading the league in points. Dwight leading the league in rebounds. Jose Calderon's leading the league in assists. 2014 MVP is Derrick Rose. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, 6th Player of the Year. LeBron, a DPOY, only averaging 20 points. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. Kobe still kicking it. Dante Green made an All-NBA 3rd team. You guys see the seedings. Who did not make the playoffs? In the West, Steph and the Warriors didn't make it. The Timberwolves didn't make it. The Hawks have just sucked this entire simulation. The Magic aren't good anymore. Oh yeah, and the Celtics fell off too. Damn. Round #1 and the Heat get bounced in 4 by the Sixers. Damn, what happened to Miami? The Wizards get beat by the Pistons. I never thought I would hear myself say that. The Jazz get knocked out by the Grizzlies. The Bobcats get beat by the Raptors in 5. Clippers, sayonara. The OKC Thunder beat them in 5. The Sacramento Kings beat Denver in 6. Okay, so Denver bounced back this year. And the Spurs get beat by the Houston Rockets. And the Bulls once again choke in the first round, get beat in 7 by the Pacers. Grizzlies versus the Kings. Pistons against Philly. And Toronto against Indiana. Indiana. The Rockets get smoked by the Thunder. Sixers get smoked by the Pistons. Pacers get gentlemen swept by Kawhi and the Raptors. And the Sacramento Kings get beat in 7 by the Grizzlies. You know the Pistons, they have Kevin Love. I think they still have AD, Greg Monroe, Jimmy Butler, Rodney Stuckey. And the Raptors have Bargnani, David Lee, Kawhi, and DeMar. And you know the big three of Oklahoma City, except the Grizzlies, Trey Warwick. Who is that? And the Raptors get gentlemen swept by the Pistons. And the Grizzlies beat the Thunder in 6. Okay, this is a very weird looking finals, but I mean, we're here now. So yeah, Kevin Love and AD are taking over this video. We'll see what happens. The Grizzlies are up 3-0 against the Pistons. And the 2013-2014 champions are the grit and grind Memphis Grizzlies. Finals MVP Mike Conley Jr. Or is he the third? I don't know. Tracy McGrady retires. Oh, this is the Andrew Wiggins draft. Okay. So the Nuggets are gonna end up with the #1 pick. The Pelicans get 2, Cavaliers 3. Oh, it's Jokic and Embiid. The Nuggets are on the clock with the #1 pick, and they're gonna select Dante Exum. That is something right there. Nikola Jokic. See, there you go. Joel Embiid. Okay, yeah. Aaron Gordon. He didn't have dreads yet, but I mean, okay. Andrew Wiggins. Okay, we can get out of here. I think that. Oh, Zach LaVine also is in there. I want to see where he gets picked. Zach LaVine. Okay, there you go. I still could not believe Dante Exum went #1, and Julius Randle fell to #10. Here are your notable free agents. PG, restricted free agent, and so is Boogie. Notable changes in the offseason. Hassan Whiteside goes to Boston. Yao Ming and Ty Lawson join the Clippers. Dante Green is a 94 overall. What the heck? BJ joins Dwight Howard in Orlando. Andrew Bynum goes to the Houston Rockets. The OKC Big Three still intact. Giannis is up to an 84 overall. 2014-2015 season. We are halfway there. 2015 All-Stars. I mean, your usual suspects. Except Rodney Stuckey is an All-Star. What timeline are we living in? Dante Green is once again an All-Star at a 95 overall. What the? This is so random, bro. Derrick Rose just casually leading the league with 35 points a game. Dwight still leading the league in rebounds. I believe this is the 3rd straight time. 2015 MVP Derrick Rose. Joker, Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, once again, the 6th Player of the Year. LeBron, back-to-back DPOIs. Hassan Whiteside, Most Improved. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. And here are your seeds and all of that. The Boston Celtics are just mid now. They missed the playoffs. We come to expect this from the Cavs nowadays. Yeah, CP3 needs, I mean, maybe when Joker becomes good. I mean, they also have CJ too, so if he can hold on for a couple more seasons, maybe they'll be very good, but yeah, they've sucked the whole time. Clippers are the Clippers. I mean, what do you expect? The Mavs are old and dusty. Bye-bye to the Timberwolves. They lose to OKC. Spurs are out of here. Warriors are gone. Hornets are gone. The Nuggets, yeah, they got bounced out. Miami's not good this simulation. They won 1 chip. Pacers, sayonara. The Bulls finally get out the 1st round, and the Hawks are gone. Round number 2, the Bucks get swept. The Bulls losing 5, another wasted MVP season. The Grizzlies are out of here at the hands of OKC in 7, and the Jazz losing 7 to the Kings. Okay, conference finals time. The unstoppable Detroit Pistons against the Raptors. I think this is the 2nd year in a row, right? And then you already know OKC 3. Yeah. And the Thunder are going back to the finals, and the Pistons are going back to the finals. Is this a rematch? Yeah, it's not a rematch. It is not a rematch. The Pistons are up 3-0. The Thunder get 1. They beat them 122-111. And the Pistons, led by Anthony Davis and Kevin Love, are going to win their first championship since 2004. They're in the Palace. Oh, that's a nice touch. And the Detroit Pistons are the 2015 champions. Rodney Stuckey is a champion. In what world? And he was the finals MVP, dude. We are truly in some weird times. Mama called him Ron. I'ma call him Ron. The Lakers have the #1 pick, followed by the Clippers. Whose draft is this in 2015? I don't know whose draft this is. The Lakers are on the clock, and they're gonna select D'Angelo Russell again. Goes back to LA. Who else was in D'Lo's draft? I can't remember nobody. Cat. Oh, so this is that draft. Okay, Cat. Miles Turner. Okay, we have a trade to announce. So the Knicks are trading away the 4th pick and Patrick Patterson to get Danilo Gallinari and Lou Williams. Okay. Devin Booker. They are idiots. Chris Tapp Porzingis. Okay, yeah, okay. Not a bad draft. Not a bad draft at all. Free agents, they're most likely gonna stay. They're all restricted. All right, we're back simulating the 2010s. So yeah, we're halfway there. This is the biggest surprise of the video. Dante Green is a 97 overall. Generational talent, damn near. All right, so the 2016 MVP is Anthony Davis. 2016 Rookie of the Year is D'Angelo Russell. Sixth Man of the Year is Dame. Rudy Gobert is the DPOY. Lionel Hollins and the Detroit Pistons go 72-10, so they tied the Chicago Bulls record at this time. First team, second team, third team, defense, and more defense. Hey, shout out KJ McDaniels. And then at the bottom of the conference are the Boston Celtics, the Atlanta Hawks, the Sixers, and yeah. In the West, the Timberwolves, Giannis and Kyrie, the best team in the West. Spurs didn't make it. Kobe didn't make it. I'm not gonna go through each of these, but yeah, you already know how I get down. So the Cavs get eliminated by the Knicks. The Nuggets get eliminated by the Kings. Jazz gets smoked. The Bulls lose in round number 1. I mean, they were the 7th seed, so the Grizzlies are out of here. They were the number 2 seed, and they got beat 4-1 by CP3 and the Pelicans. The Rockets are gone, and the Miami Heat are gone. Damn. Oh, it's Klay Thompson and Victor Oladipo. Okay. LeBron James is not really gone crazy to simulation. I do not know why. I mean, it's LeBron after all. Round number 2, Pelicans get swept by the Kings. The Knicks get beat by the Raptors in 5. The Hornets get beat in 5. And Oklahoma City get beat in 7 games by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So this is the conference finals matchups. And the Raptors get beaten 4. Detroit is just too good. And Kyrie and Giannis are going to the finals. This is going to be an entertaining finals if it was real life. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, led by Giannis and Kyrie, are NBA champions of the 2016 season. And Giannis is the finals MVP, okay? He got his ring, what, 5 years early? Young GOAT status. Yao Ming retires. I didn't even know he was still here. So the 76ers end up with the number 1 pick. I think they actually did get the number 1 pick in 2016, right? Followed by the Trailblazers, the Hawks, the Suns, and the Mavericks. This was Ben Simmons' year, wasn't it? Yeah, this was definitely the Ben Simmons year. Will they make the mistake and go for him again? Let's check it out. Ben Simmons again. They select him again. Oh man, history repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. Shout out J. Cole. That is crazy. They went with Ben Simmons again. Jamal Murray. Okay, all right, Jamal Murray. Jaylen Brown is going to Atlanta. Okay, all right. I would have picked him number 1, but I mean, it is what it is. Brandon Ingram. Okay, he was the real life number 2 pick. DeJounte Murray. Okay. A real decent draft. I think everyone in the top 5 made an all-star except Jamal Murray, but he's a champion. So Siakam went to the Magic, Sabonis went to the Wizards, and Caruso went to the Hornets. Top free agents going into the 2017 season: Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard. DeAndre Jordan left Denver to go to Boston. Kobe's still around. Dwight left Orlando and went to Brooklyn. Okay. CP3 and Jokic and CJ McCollum not looking too bad over there in New Orleans. Giannis is about to take a leap. I think 2017 was his breakout year. Here we go, 2017 season. I still can't get over Dante Green being a multiple-time All-Star. I just can't get over it. Anthony Davis is the 2017 MVP, back-to-back for him. Rookie of the Year was Ben Simmons, shooting 13% from the three-point line. Damn. Jonas Valanciunas is the 6th Man of the Year. AD is also the Defensive Player of the Year. How many is that for him? Oh, that's his first. Okay, I don't know why I thought he had more. Most improved is Miles Turner. First team, second team, third team, defensive. Yeah. Let's see who wins the 2017 championship. Of course, around this time, the Warriors were dominating the league. So the Jazz get bounced, the Bucks get bounced, the Nets are gone. Round number 2, Pistons against the Bulls, Toronto against Cleveland, Memphis against the Thunder, and Sacramento against the Timberwolves. Okay, so in the conference finals, we got the Pistons going up against the Raptors again, and we got the Grit and Grind Grizzlies going up against the Timberwolves, and we got a Pistons Grizzlies finals. Okay, and they sweep the Grizzlies 4-0. Jimmy Butler is the finals MVP. Kobe, after an extra year, is going to retire. I think he also finished with the most points in NBA history, so shout out to him. Manu Ginobili retires. This is the start of the All-Star Captain era. It looks like all the teams are changing their uniforms. They're getting the Nike stitch on them now, so I mean, all the teams have upgrades now. So the Timberwolves via the Sixers have the number 1 pick. Ooh, whose draft is this? Is this the Markelle Fultz draft? Jason Tatum. Oh, the Wolves are not playing around. They are not playing around. Lonzo Ball goes to Atlanta with the 2nd pick. Donovan Mitchell, that's a really good pick. That is a really good pick. Markelle Fultz. Okay, all right. There is a trade going on. So the Lakers are going to trade their 5th pick for Tony Roten in a protected 1st round in 2019. Jonathan Isaac. Okay. All right. The rest of the draft wasn't too bad. Knicks legend, he goes back to New York. That's actually funny. Who remembers Josh Jackson? Where will Dante Green go? Giannis is restricted. CJ's restricted. I didn't even notice that Zach LaVine is a part of the Celtics, but I mean, he's still young. Dante Green went to the Clippers and teamed up with Cat. This team is just too good. Imagine a league where Jason Tatum isn't even making the rotation. And yeah, the start of the 2017-2018 season. I forgot that they used to do this in the 2K's All-Star Draft. Nah, I don't want to make the selection, but matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna simulate it though. Okay, so All-Star captains are Derrick Rose and Steph Curry. I'm gonna auto this. And on Team Steph, you got KD, Anthony Davis, John Wall, Kawhi Leonard in the starting lineup. Then on Team Derrick, LeBron James, Boogie Cousins, Giannis, and Kyrie. Okay, Dante Green is a 5-time All-Star. What universe are we living in? Anthony Davis is once again the MVP in 2018. Rookie of the Year was Lonzo Ball, averaging a triple single. I mean, Jonas Valanciunas is the 6th man once again. Joel Embiid, DPOY. Gary Harris, most improved. First team, second team, third team. Defense, who cares about defense? In 2018, we already know the Warriors won it, but it doesn't even look like they're in the playoffs. Yeah, Steph's Warriors just missed out on the playoffs. I thought the Bulls would have got better with this Otto Fields guy, but apparently not. The Bulls beat Charlotte in 7. Milwaukee beats Cleveland in 7. Thunder beat New Orleans in 7, and the Minnesota Timberwolves just swept Dallas. So I mean, second round, I mean, not too big of a surprise. So KD and Russ get swept by the Kings. Clippers get bounced in 4. The Bulls get gentlemen swept. Toronto and Detroit back in the conference finals, and the Timberwolves and the Kings on the other side. The Raptors got swept, and Detroit's going back to the finals. And it is once again the Timberwolves against the Pistons. Who will win this time? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the hell up. When the Pistons got Carmelo Anthony, this is unfair. This is unfair. And the Timberwolves actually win in 7. Whoa. Melo still doesn't have a ring. Finals MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ray Allen retires as the greatest shooter of all time so far. And the Celtics have the #1 pick, followed by the Sixers and the Knicks and the Spurs and the Heat. Who was the #1 pick in 2018? I'm trying to think. Was this the Zion year? Hold up. Oh no, it was okay, I thought it was the DeAndre. Okay. So Luka, it's Luka and Trey. Okay. The Celtics have the first pick and they're gonna select Marvin Bagley the third. DeAndre Ayton dominating. Okay, I mean, this was still when bigs were valued in the draft and whatnot. Trey Young, this is actually ironic, very ironic. Luka Doncic goes to San Antonio. He stays in Texas. All right. The Miami Heat have the 5th pick and they're going to take Jaren Jackson Jr. All right. Get us out of here. Jalen Brunson's here too. He's not going to be good by the time this video ends. So, I mean, I'm sorry about that. Top free agents going into the 2019 season. James Harden most likely will not be returning to OKC. Why did they only have Melo's mid-range at a B+? That's actually disrespectful. James Harden indeed left Oklahoma City. Giannis and Kyrie and Jason Tatum's getting better. I completely forgot about Devin Booker, bro. James Harden went to LA with D-Lo. 2018-2019 season. Dante Green is damn near a Hall of Famer in this universe. True to life, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the 2019 MVP. Marvin Bagley III is the Rookie of the Year. Kevin Seraphin is the 6th Man of the Year. Damn, I completely forgot about Kevin. AD DPOY. Jamal Murray most improved. First team, Zach LaVine is here. Damn, okay. Second team, third team. Luka was the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. And in 2019, the Raptors won it all. So we'll see how this turns out. So in the finals, once again, we got the Timberwolves against the Pistons. The Pistons get them this time around and they win in 7. Anthony Davis is the finals MVP. How many chips is that for AD? So the Pistons are 3-time champions. Okay, congratulations. He didn't need LeBron in this universe. Paul Gasol, D Wade retires. So the Nets end up with the #1 pick. This is definitely the Zion draft. The Hawks are most likely going to take Ja Morant, or maybe not, I don't know. The Nets are on the clock and they're going to take Ja Morant goes to Brooklyn. Damn. Okay, they didn't take Zion Williamson. Okay, who's in? Is it Lonzo that's in? Yeah, I think it's Lonzo that's in Atlanta. PJ Washington, RJ Barrett. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. Matisse Thybulle. Okay, I've seen all I need to see. Matisse, I rock with you, but as the 5th pick, hey, it's Bobo. Free agency, a lot of centers. In this universe, LeBron never left Miami. The rest of the league doesn't look too crazy, except Jason Tatum's up to an 89 now, so I guess the Timberwolves are just gonna continue getting better. KD and Russ still together. Kawhi has been in Toronto this entire time. 2019-2020 season. True to life, once again, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the MVP in 2020. Ja Morant is the Rookie of the Year. D'Lo is the 6th Player of the Year. He ends back up on the Golden State Warriors. AD, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Should have been Giannis. Christian Wood is the most improved. First team, D Rose is still here. Second team, third team. Teams that didn't make the playoffs in the East. Everybody else, I mean, the Pistons didn't do too hot this season. In the West, the Timberwolves are king, the Rockets, Clippers, the Lakers with James Harden, I believe. Yeah, they just suck now. OKC not doing too hot neither. Once again, in the conference finals, we got the Raptors against the Pistons and Minnesota against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are finally doing something. CP3, Jokic, Porzingis, CJ McCollum, yeah, they definitely should have been doing something. And the Pistons get eliminated and the Raptors are going to the finals a year after they actually did. And the Timberwolves are eliminated. So we got 2 new teams. We got the Pelicans led by Chris Paul and the Raptors led by Kawhi. We're going to have a new champion this season. And the Pelicans, CP3, no rings, wins a championship. Finally, they win in 7. And Porzingis is the finals MVP. All right, that is how you end the video. Joe Johnson retires on that note, so does Amari Stoudemire. Yeah. So a recap. Derrick Rose pretty much ran the 2010s. He had 4 MVPs. Then AD had 3 consecutive, and now Giannis was a back-to-back. So yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, LeBron got him one at the beginning of the simulation. So I mean, you know, it's the first Rookie of the Year we had in the video was Boogie Cousins, and yeah, you see the rest. 6 men of the years. AD and Dwight kind of ran this. There wasn't really one specific team that ran the decade. I guess, you know, it was between the Pistons and Minnesota. The Pistons won the most championships with 3, but nobody repeated. Nobody was a back-to-back champion. So Derrick Rose led the league in scoring 5 times out of the decade. Nobody really dominated in rebounds. Assists, looks like Rondo was the most consistent. Rondo led the league in steals the most times. AD, yeah, it was AD and Serge Ibaka. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. Basketball knowledge, power, whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. I don't know why my mic sounds a little different. I didn't change any settings, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, bro, we done.